Hello everyone, beautiful dress with jacket. So this is for the jacket, this is for the dress. Well, I'll be working with the upper part of the dress first. Okay, so I have it two pieces for the upper parts. Now I have the width to be 14 inches while the length 8 inches. Okay, so I'm refolding it. I've folded it into two. So right now I'm going to go ahead and measure. I have there 3 inches, then the armhole I'm marking 3 inches for the armhole line. Okay, armhole length. So the next thing is to connect to the bust. Then I measure the bust, and I also measure the down part, which is the waist cycle, this waist part. Okay, so the next thing is just to go ahead and connect straight. So the next thing is to work on the down part, and I have the inner one, the layer, the inner one of the layer. Okay, so I have the width 10 inches while the length and 8 inches. So I'm marking this 6.5 inch right here. Then I go ahead and connect straight to the down part. Okay, so after connecting like this, the next thing is, there is a mistake there. I ought to have marked it to cut this into 2 equal halves. So I'm marking 4 inch on both sides. Okay, then I connect straight. So I can now cut, as you can see me doing right here. So I'll come to the down part and reshape it by 1 inch. Okay, then I cut off the excess at the down part. So, and this is what it looks like. So the next thing is to go ahead and cut it into 2 equal half. So this is what is going to be for, this is going to be the down part where I'm going to lay the layer. So I have the layer fabric right here, 3 layers. So it's 2 pieces each, because it's going to be back and front, or front and back. So I have the width of this first one to be 24 inches, and the second one 29 inches, then the third one 40 inches, and the lengths are the same, which is 5 inches. So the next thing I'm going to do is to pleat. This is the first one, that is the smallest one. I pleat, and that is what I will be doing to the rest of the layers. Then the next thing is to sew the upper part of the top, as you can see me doing right here. So I've completed the pleating of the layers. So as you can see, here is it, the first layer, the second layer, and the third layer. So I'll be working with the first one. So I'm going to bring this is the down part. So I attach it, I sew the first layer to the down part of the first piece. So I go ahead, this is the second down part of the layer. So I'm going to sew it, the second layer to the down part. So here is it. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to sew the second layer on the down part of the first layer. Okay, can you see what I'm doing right there? So this is what I have. So after this, I'm going to go ahead right now and sew the third layer to the down part of the second piece. So you can see the layers are ready, both for the front panel and for the back panel. So the next thing is to go ahead and stitch the upper parts of this dress to the down parts. Now you can see what I have right here, and I've done it to the second panel. So the next thing is to go ahead and sew the inner, which is the layers. I'm going to stitch the layer first, after which I now sew the two sides of the dress respectively. So having completed sewing the layers, the next thing, like I said, is to sew the two sides. But I'm going to leave a little space opening at the upper part because of the stripe I will be attaching as to the upper part and the armhole side of this dress. So here is the stripe. I have width 1.25 inch, then the length 19 inches. So I'm going to go ahead right now and attach it to the armhole of this dress. So just watch me here carefully what I'm doing. I'm using the right side of the stripe. I place it on the wrong side of the upper part of this dress rather. So after that, then I'm going to measure 8 inches. That's this extra one I'm leaving is going to be the hanger, okay? So after that, the remaining part of the stripe I'm going to attach to complete the armhole round. So having done stitching, the next thing is to go ahead and make a little cut, some cuts around the armhole side. This is going to ease my folding at the end of the day by the time I close the armhole. So it's going to ease it, make it very, very perfect and very perfect and good look. So I won't have any wrinkle at the armhole side. So this is very, very important. It must not be ignored. After stitching the stripe to the armhole, I'm repeating it. So you go ahead and make this little cut across the armhole sides on both sides. So the next thing is to fold it and to stitch it up. Stitch round. So you can see what I have right here. So I can now go ahead and close up the little space I left the other time. So our dress is ready. So I go ahead and sew the down part of the layers as you can see me doing on the screen. And that is that for the dress. You can see how beautiful this dress is. Yes, I hope you love this. So after this, the next thing is to proceed to the second part of this tutorial, which is going to be the jacket, the top. Now this is the fabric for the top. Now I'll be working with the front piece of the top, the width 19 inches while the length 13 inches. So, and this is the back piece, the width 15 inches and the length also 13 inches. So I'm going to place the back piece on the front piece as you can see me doing right here. That little space is for the button seat. So I go ahead and mark what is being displayed on this screen, okay? So this is the back piece ready. Now the front piece, I'm going to reshape the neckline. Then the armhole line, I'm going to reshape it by marking 0.5 inch. Now as you can see what I'm doing right there, and that is it. So I go ahead and cut into 2 equal half. Yes, I have it this way. Then I can go ahead right now and sew by 1 inch for the button seat. So I'm placing the back piece on the front piece to sew the the shoulder line together. So I'll be working on the armhole right now. I have 2 pieces. Then the sleeve width 14 inches, the length 4.5 inches. So I'm going to mark 3 inches downward, so it will be easy for me to shape. So I mark 1 inch at the down part, the sleeve mouth. So I have the shape like this. So I can now go ahead and cut, tracing the line. So on this sleeve, I will be reshaping one side of the sleeve just because of the adjustment I made at the front armhole. So here is it. So I'll go ahead and make pleatings both on the top and the down part of the sleeve. So you can see the puff right here. So this is a stripe with 1 inch width for me to close up the mouth of the sleeve. So it will make the mouth to be perfect, okay? So I go ahead and stitch. So this is how it looks. Can you see? So I can now go ahead and attach the sleeves to the armhole. So I'll be working on the collar of this top. So I'll go ahead and mark into 2 equal parts. Then I measure, leaving the button seat, okay? So whatever it gives me, I'm going to add like 1 inch extra to it. So I have my fabric for the collar, the length 6 inch. So I'm folding into 2. I'm folding it twice. So I go ahead and mark based on my measurement when I measure the collar neck. So I really want to appreciate you for taking your time to watch this video. If you're new on this channel, all you need to do is just to click on the subscribe button below and you hit on the notification bell to be part of this great family. Okay? And I really want to appreciate our subscriber out there. Thanks for your support. Thanks for those that have been sharing our videos. Thank you very much. If you have not started sharing our videos, please do. Thank you very, very much. And as you do, God will bless you. Thank you very much. So if you have any question regarding this tutorial, feel free to drop your question in the comment section, okay? Thank you very much. So I'm trying to make a close-up at the collar neck right there. So this is what I have. The next thing I'm going to do right now is to go ahead and sew the sides together, to stitch the sides, the two sides. So then I go ahead and stitch the down part of this top. Then you can see our top is ready. As simple as that. Thank you very much for taking your time, and I want to appreciate our stop by. Thank you also for being part of this exercise. Till I come your way again, keep on watching, keep on sharing my videos. Bye.